Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing COVID-19 yet again, and we are also discussing border runs and visa runs into and out of Thailand, specifically in the aftermath of this COVID-19 lockdown. In a recent article from National News Bureau of Thailand, the article is titled, "Strict Measures Still Needed to Beat COVID-19 PM." And so they're basically saying the PM saying we still need strict measures to beat COVID-19. Quoting directly, the Prime Minister has thanked the people of all sectors for helping slow the spread of COVID-19. Quoting further, he said proactive and stringent measures are still needed, and this is key, as well as strict regulation of persons entering and exiting the country over land borders who must be subject to state quarantine and other disease control measures. So I thought this was insightful enough to be able to make a video on it. July 31 is the date when the visa amnesty is going to come to an end for foreigners that are in Thailand on tourist visas, visa exemption stamps. Now with the amended announcement on the amnesty, it definitely covers non-immigrants as well. Although, again, not a terrible idea to check with your local immigration office regarding matters pertaining to the requirement of extension, for example, of non-immigrant visas, for example, the non-immigrant O visa based on perhaps marriage, or an O visa based on retirement, or perhaps even an OA visa based on retirement, as well as a B visa, that's a Thai business visa that's issued for non-immigrants doing business here in Thailand. All of these, as of now, I think it's safe to say, yeah, they're all extended outward, but different immigration offices have taken different interpretations on that. You may want to go ahead and check with your local immigration office or contact us, and we can assist in liaising with them if needs be. The thrust of this video, though, is it's clear to me, again, and I want to reiterate, let me quote this again, as well as strict regulation of persons entering and exiting the country over land borders. To a large degree, what we're talking about here is speculation. We don't know exactly what's going to happen after July 31. But I've read varying things in various sources that tend to say this same sort of thing, which is, we're going to have to, the Thai government is saying we're going to have to be very cautious in our dealings with land border transport, and for this reason, I think it is safe to presume, or I think it is prudent to presume, that the border run situation, or the situation on the ground, if you will, for border runs and visa runs, and I'll get into differentiation of that in a second, may not be the same. It may not look the same as it did pre-lockdown. And we may not see it look the same as it did pre-lockdown for some time. Now, hard to say exactly how this is all going to play out in the various little permutations. Different countries are going to have different, Thailand's going to take different policies with respect to different countries. But for now, I think it's safe to presume, yes, a lifting of the lockdown is coming. I think it's inevitable. It's just a matter of when. But will border running be the same sort of nonchalant activity that it once was? That remains to be seen. In fact, I think probably not. I think at least to one degree or another, there will be some added hurdles, if you will, or for lack of a better term, hoops to jump through when doing border runs. And again, the difference between, and I've noted this here, I draw a line or a distinction between visa runs and border runs in Thailand. A visa run is going to a Thai embassy abroad and seeking a new visa and then coming back to Thailand. I view a border run as simply running across a land border, sometimes a sea border, for lack of a better term, and sometimes it can be done by air, where you just go out and come back in, oftentimes either using a 30-day exemption stamp or to update a 90-day stamp on a one-year multiple entry non-immigrant visa. So in conclusion on this video, I think one should take away, again, I just really want to re-quote this, as well as strict regulation of persons entering and exiting the country over land borders. Clearly, Thai policymakers have this in their mind. So this is not something that they are forgetting, for lack of a better term. They clearly are aware that land border crossings are an issue, and I think they're going to keep an eye on this overall issue as things progress. So the thing to take away from this is, if you can extend your status in Thailand, if you're in a non-immigrant multiple entry visa, for example, and you have the ability to extend, might not be a terrible idea to consider doing so. A Thai visa extension would put you out by a whole nother year, and that would basically preclude any problems that might arise subsequent to the ending of the visa amnesty on July 31, and any possible new obstacles that may arise with border running thereafter.